Oh, shit, I was about to change screens. Hello. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. I was about to show 4 letters of my email address. Oh no. Oh god. Doxed in 4K. Oh, jeez. Wait, what? Hello? Game? Game? Can I... Huh? I don't know why it tabbed me out. Hello, everybody. How's it going? How's everybody doing today? I am following tradition with what has been happening the last few days, which is I woke up 20 minutes ago. That was cool. I had enough time to make a coffee. So that's good. So I have my coffee this time. Last time I didn't have my coffee. Did not take the time to make my coffee. So we're back in Genshin today. We unfortunately are not playing Arknights. Because I was a dummy and the event only lasted like a week or something. So it ended yesterday. So I wanted to do the Arknights event, but it didn't stick around long enough for me to actually play it. So if I switched some of the scheduling, it would have worked, but I didn't. So we're playing more Genshin today. I'm pretty excited for that, I guess, because last time we played for like a couple of hours and we didn't get very far because, you know, because servers went into maintenance. It literally would have been like if we swapped the Genshin stream with the Arknight stream, it would have worked out for like a number of reasons. One of them being that we wouldn't get interrupted by Genshin maintenance. And then the other one would have been that we actually would have been able to play the Arknights event. But yeah, welcome Keijo, Crimson, Umo Poi. I think that is who we got. Anybody chilling in the shadows, welcome as well. Truly great planning. Yeah, this is the planning skills of a tactician. Truly. Okay. What am I doing? Getting venti soaked? Hell yeah. No, I want to first, like, do I have, resin things? No, what is all this? Oh, this is from the summer event. Second. Do I have any of the... I don't, okay. So we're gonna go bank our resin real quick. Just so it's not sitting there, not regenerating. My poor loss aversion can't handle letting any of the resin go to waste. And then I think we are gonna pick up with Shenhe's thing? Storyline? That's what we're doing? We just got like a big rock.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
We got it to pick up a big rock. It turns out that Shenhe's thighs are really good at carrying big rocks. And that's, good. How did all those items expire, but all your food is still fine? Seems fishy. Yeah, you know, that's a good point. I wouldn't worry about the expiry on the food. I just need you to eat it. You know what I mean? Like that fried egg that I made, like 8 months ago, like I need you to eat it. Like, right? If the people of House Lyria loved me, they would eat the egg that I cooked like 8 months ago, right? Right, guys? So the egg being green on the inside is fine? It's not green. I mean, are you sure you're seeing green? It's totally normal. Shenha's spine is hopefully doing better than mine. Yeah, shit, man. That's fair. Why does your Arknights look so happy? Where are all the dressed cat people? Or depressed cat people? Oh, I think... There we go. There's the cat people. Oh yeah, I had to... So I re-rigged, like, a lot of the face angles, right, for this model, which meant I also had to re-rig the cat ears. That was pretty fun. I think they rotate better now, though. You look happy, though? That's the trick. It's the trick, Apple. I'm required to look happy. That's how you know I'm depressed. I'm not societally allowed to be sad because I have talents and I am gifted. SMH not monologuing to me about infected people for 30 minutes either. I want a refund. You know, right? That's fair. I should have put the context as how would it work? It would be like I'm infected, but then I have like a lot of people taking care of me. So it's like, aren't you happy that even though you're infected, you have a lot of people taking care of you? It's like, no, I'm infected. I don't feel very good. Can't be bothered rigging that much. I'll keep using 3D avatars. Yeah, that's fair. It's the work of passion, you know. Being depressed is edgy. Be happy for once. You know what? I'll try to think about that one for a bit. All right. So we can't continue doing this quest because I don't know. Okay, Ramsay is busy in international travel log. Wait, what the heck is that? Alright, well, I guess I misunderstood what I was supposed to be doing. So I guess we'll do that, except first we're gonna finish Shenhe's stuff. I didn't know you could click on the question mark to find out who the heck wasn't there, but... Yeah, is it this one or this one? Is it this one? I think it's this one. Because it's the only one we can actually do. So we're gonna... haha! You're right, Venti. We're gonna haha hee hee at them. Oh wait, I forgot to open stream labels. Because we're at 961 right now. Which is pretty cool. We're only 39 away from 1,000. Wouldn't gliding be faster? You're right. You're right, Venti. If only I could glide in the super gamer way that you glide, then maybe it would be faster. I'm not a gliding gamer. Alright. Enough of that. I would like to look at Ganyu. Okay, I think we were just gonna go to a hotel with Shenhe. And that's what we were doing. And she was like, I'm not gonna rest. And it's like, you should rest in the hotel with us. Totally, 100%.
Hi there.
Hi there.
You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all sorts. So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just at the door on the left.
Wait, but it's been like 2 days, man.
Right.
What do you mean it's still being cleaned?
Please excuse me, I'll leave you to it.
You should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready.
Wait, why aren't we in the same room? Wait, I want it to be in the same room. Wait. Come on, game.
Huge grilled chicken drumstick before. Let's buy one for Shenhua too. She can have it as a midnight snack, or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
All right. I will head to my room for now. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door.
Sorry, my brain was trying to figure out how I was supposed to make a joke about getting a large meat stick for Shenhe, but my brain can't really figure it out because it's not awake yet. So, have a good rest.
See you tomorrow.
How weird does it look that I have cat ears and also the angel stuff, by the way?
Isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here?
Burb.
Let's go and say hi.
Hey, Ganyu, go talk to the burb. You just look like whatever Sora is meant to be, minus the wings. I think I can do that. So it's supposed to be... So everything but the wings, right? So I think we can turn this off. This and this. How's my Sora cosplay? Most of my characters have ears and tail minus the wings. I know that that's an autocorrect, but I really hope it's not fisting me. That'd be... I don't know if I can... I don't know if I can... I don't know if I can handle that.
Naturally.
Unfortunately, contrary to common belief, I don't think I'm able to take that. So, let's, yeah. Cat Angel. Yes. We are Cat Angel. Wait, if I'm Cat Angel, does that mean I'm Kangol? I was actually just watching a highlight clip from, what's it?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
Oh.
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
Oh. So she's not actually an Adepti.
Right. Wait, what?
Wait, what was it? What was I saying before? Oh, I just watched a highlights clips of someone playing Needy Streamer Overdose. Thought that was... I don't know. That game is wild. We're not even a few minutes into the stream and we're already kinky. Yeah, that's unfortunately that just happens. There's just too much Horby. It's all because Lyria finally got a chest. This is K. Like, this is what's been there the entire time. It's not like this is new. You know what I mean? It's just you can see it now. I wasn't aware you guys needed to see to believe, you know what I mean? I never would have guessed.
This is a real surprise.
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Yes. She's a little bit...
kids are...
She's got a little bit of something.
Ah, yes.
Cope all you want, it's
She was
new.
like this all
It's not
those
new.
years ago when
This is,
one
you can
first
literally
met her.
look at my previous
In
models
this respect, she
and
has
then,
not
like, compare,
changed.
and you're like, oh, it's new.
One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant
Where can I
disposition,
find...
one entered immediately to inspect the scene. Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster.
I think I could do
that was
this.
the god's remains incarnate.
That sounds so dangerous.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which
Wait, what? I stopped paying attention for like 2 seconds to open something. And I come back to bloodlust and homicidal instinct? What the... Huh? What is happening in this game?
That one had no intention to cause her harm, did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
In other words, if you had...
Shenhe knows nothing but ultraviolence. Apparently.
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that Shenhe may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
Shenhe is Doom Guy? The low gotcha rate lore is wild. She woke up and chose violence, yeah.
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. And she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her. Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing adepti arts.
Oh boy.
All the adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her.
So okay. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution. I think we know that based on the wideness of her hips. Like, let's be real here. That much is clear. But the other thing that I was gonna say is I'm making I've finally decided to rejoin some of my friends in a tabletop RPG. And I decided to make like a tanky character. And it's just really funny to me because, like, you know, it's a Flaris character. They're gonna be like, what, 5 feet tall or something with like pear-shaped proportions. Haha, I got him. But it ended up being that she was like a Constitution 9, which in the system that I'm playing in, like 5 is average. So 9 is kind of like you've got some meat. And then she has 5 strength. So slightly larger than average Constitution, normal strength. And then her character concept is that she has big wings that she can use as shields. So, like, she has wing weapons that you can normally use for blocking. But then I took another, like, advantage or power that turns them into kite shields. Great punching bad. Very fitting. Yeah. We've got wing shields. And I thought that was really cool. So I'm like, on the topic, oh, great punching bag. I see. Yeah. So we just ran back the classic. Flaris just made an angel character who is thick. And I'm really excited to yeah, hello Kratos, welcome. I'm just talking about my newest RPG character because Cloud Retainer said they have an extraordinary constitution. And Shenhe has hips, which is very good. And I was relating it to the fact that I am also making a high constitution character in a TTRPG I'm going to play. Who similarly has high constitution. She is very dense. Yeah, so they have so having a tower shield basically raises your defense by like 30 points, which is pretty crazy. I think in a D&D system that'd be like raising your armor class by like 3, I think. I don't know if it parallels exactly. I haven't played D&D in a long time. But that's pretty cool. And oh yeah, they also have another thing where they can like reflect projectiles. So like if someone attacks you with a ranged attack, I can just like throw it back at them and then they have to deal with the attack roll, which is pretty cool. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, and I can give people minor healing and stuff. So the character's just going to be like, I like super fast move over to one of my buddies and just kind of like park behind them and go like, I'm gonna defend for you. People can't attack you. Also, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna give you like minor attack stims and initiative stims and stuff. So I'm actually really excited to play the character. I just thought it was funny that Flaris would want to make a small dump truck angel character. That's completely unheard of. I've never seen this. I've never seen this character before. Flora, are you actually angelic? I think it depends on your definition. And it also depends what you look at. So anyways, we were also saying how my new chest is in copium. So like, okay, guys, look. So like, if we take, this is one of my older models that had the dress. Or like, not model, it was a sketch because I didn't, because I didn't do the thing. Also, I don't know why my computer is lagging, but it's lagging pretty bad. Okay. Filters. We're going to add a thing, color correction. I don't see any chest movement on the old model. So like, you know, oh, maybe I have to make it even bigger. Why is my computer so laggy? It's like having a tough time. Right? It's not buffed or anything. It's the same. Right? I would never buff my chest. What did I just come back to? Well, we're comparing to see if I buffed my chest or not, which I'm telling people that I didn't. I'm trying to overlay it in a way that people can actually see it. Right? Not buffed. Look at how not buffed it is. It's exactly the same, I swear. Does look to be a larger mana storage compartment. I think you've leveled up. Fine. I'll just stream down here. You know what? That's fine. We can continue. We can continue listening to our comfy
However,
Genshin Impact, and I'ma just chill here.
With age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day. Mooncarver once performed.
Dude, you bumped it flat away.
He declared that her
Oh,
fate
no.
is to bear the curse of
Oh,
calamity.
boy.
Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the
I'm gonna go drink and
magnitude
eat
of
for a
the
bit.
danger this
Omni Wolf
poses,
Boy needs
that her
foods.
soul
Okay.
must be bound with red ropes.
Why did you remove the
Homicidal
booster seat?
instinct at bay. The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They
There.
also seem to have run
A plus streaming.
somewhat
10 out of 10.
inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so
We'll just
powerful
stay like this for a
that they
bit.
have
You know, it's
suppressed
fine.
some of her other emotions as well. It is only by fate that people's paths may cross.
Oh, I thought they moved. I was
Now
like,
that
why did they move?
Shenhe's path has crossed with yours. Please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
Oh, now Paimon
Wait.
gets it.
Flar, can you
You
turn your
were
head?
here to
I
check
can do
up on
that.
Shenhe because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present
Look, there's like head
excursion?
movement.
Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue
The Halo is trying to hijack the stream. Halo stream.
danger is always lurking in the shadows. Ningguang
There's head?
once made a bold
Yeah, head's right
assertion
here.
that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will
I don't know what the
respond
issue
to
is.
the coming storm. If she handles it admirably, one is
Damn,
willing
Lyria's
to be
giving head what a
witness to
gamer.
her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time.
Alright,
and
I think this is
night approaching.
appropriate.
Be sure to get ample rest.
We'll just do this.
So, Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of hard to deal with.
Also, okay, one second. I actually don't know why my computer is lagging. So I'm gonna check a couple things. As in, I'm gonna open Task Manager and just make sure everything's alright. Yeah, it's like, GPU seems to be doing fine. Like, Chrome's doing okay. Just listen to the pretty music.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Yeah, I mean, everything looks fine. Weird. I don't know why we're lagging. Oh, you know what? I actually think I know why. Because I have like 5 RPG books open. Like 5 tabletop RPG books. Let's just close all of those.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I just missed a whole bunch of stuff in chat. Actually, a Halo stream by the Halo would be really cool. I can see the disappointment in the stare. Yes. Not Sorry, that's me trying to run Crisis. Oh yeah, that's why we were lagging. Got it. What about your disk? Yeah, my disk is fine. Memory is not at 100. Seems to be fine. CPU is fine, GPU is 50%. So I think we're fine. I think just my document reader was like, you know, had 5 like 300-page documents open, so, you know. It's raining outside, Flower streaming, and I'm high on painkillers. Damn. That sounds like a trip. Alright, do we think that chat has been bonked enough? Do you think we can stop bonking chat? Oh, do I have myself set to 60 FPS? I don't actually know. No, keep going. Harder, daddy. Okay. Understandable. That means we've done enough. Maybe I want to lower the graphics settings on Genshin itself. Yeah, I can feel like Genshin's lagging now too.
We're way behind
Holy
schedule.
moly. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I don't know why it's like being weird. Or why things are being weird in general. There's a little bit of stutter on the game. I mean, hopefully it's okay. What the hell? No bonk? I'm leaving. Can't believe it. Why have we even been bonked? I missed something? Well, people told me I was coping about my chest. So, obviously, the only correct reaction was to hide my chest. And then people insinuated that I was doing something with my head. Which means that chat needed to be bonked. Wait until the following day between... Oh, 8 and 12. I think I went to the wrong time. Okay, there we go. Okay, Flower, thank you for adding physics to the cat ears. The cat ears have always had physics. They've always wiggled a little bit. I just think my computer's lagging for whatever reason. Maybe I want to like unfull screen Genshin. I actually think that might help. Normally when stuff is lagging this bad, it's because it's like full screen.
Shenhua,
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait.
Yeah,
for you to
it's
come
really
back before
bad. Sorry,
going to
guys.
sleep,
I need to
but
like
I didn't hear you
actually...
come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you. So I went outside to check and
No, we're in a
my meds dead.
cutscene. I can't
On top
fix
of
it
this,
yet.
You have been
Alright.
acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything
Okay,
about
we'll
me.
watch this cutscene and then I
After all,
have to
Master
actually fix
is
it. So,
very talkative.
Sorry, Shenhua. Paimon had you down as an adeptus this whole time, but it turns out...
speaking of which, have you seen my boy Ayato in
It's okay.
Genshin?
I don't mind. The fault is mine
I
for
think
not
I'm...
explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience,
I actually don't know. I
explains
don't think
your
I've
pursuit.
seen that character. I thought you were talking about Ito.
Though you mistook me for an adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable.
Flower, we know
Instead,
you're
you
not
treated me as you
coping.
would a friend.
It'd be hard to bear a flag
For
with
this,
added
I
baggage.
am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real adepti, too.
You know,
Anyway,
maybe it's just
from now on,
maybe
you're our friend.
maybe it's just because I have so much muscles from bearing the flag around everywhere
Just plain old
that
Got
the
it.
growth was stunted.
Although I
Maybe
don't
that's what
know
it was.
quite what it entails
I
in terms
just
of what have to do.
am simply too
I must say
strong.
I like the title friend very
I'm
much indeed.
so strong that I was carrying around the flag all the time, and that's why I have so much so little. Clearly.
Little helper how the progress is going. After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out someone
Yeah,
hasn't
exactly.
given up
My
already,
body
we'll be
fat
able to
percent
get
is just
new
very
more
low.
slowly. Oh, and
Okay.
another thing.
Give me 2 seconds, because I actually think this is normally what I see when OBS is like actually just yelling at me like it's gonna crash or something. I know nothing looked wrong in the task manager, but like it's really bad on my end. So let's make this smaller resolution. Let's lower the render resolution. We can probably lower the shadows. Hold on a second. Which anti-aliasing is best? Okay, we're also gonna change this. Okay, how is that for performance? It doesn't really seem to help. I'm kind of concerned now. I don't know why everything's so slow. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's check Task Manager again. Maybe close all of this other stuff that I'm not actually using. Oh, hi Rav. Welcome. Yeah, sorry, I'm just troubleshooting my computer because it looks like it's lagging pretty bad. And I don't know why. Because normally it doesn't do this. I'm just trying to... Like, there have been a couple times where it's ran, like, really slow, and like, I couldn't really tell why. And then sometimes that was because, like, the game I had open was full screen, but now I don't know. Okay, let's try... I'm gonna hide my model for 2 seconds. Here, why don't I put... We'll put the game back on the screen, so that you guys at least have something to look at. And then we're gonna change some model settings, maybe. Yeah, wow. It's just, like, so bad. What did I do? Oh my god. Like, everything I do just has, like, a, like, split-second stutter. I'm gonna check my model settings really quick. Oop. Alright, what is happening in VTube Studio? I have that set to 60 FPS. I have this set to 60. Match this. What if we went desync? Would that kill everything? It certainly makes it, like, weirdly slow. I wonder what that looks like in OBS. So we do this. I think that runs a bit better. Alright. We're gonna continue like this and hope everything's good. Okay. Chat, we are dealing with technical difficulties. We're sorry for the inconvenience. Please stare at Ganyu's back to pass the time. Just give us your task manager and resource manager windows, clearly. And your card, yeah, the silly digits on your credit card. Yeah, I should definitely do that.
We're way behind schedule.
Oh, also, sorry, Rav, I didn't actually, like, read what you sent. Who killed our dear Flares to make her an angel? I want names, also hi. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I died. We simply ascended. Oh wow, that's so interesting. Well, hopefully this is a temporary thing, because I'm pretty sure I haven't had issues running Genshin in the past. It's just being weird today. I don't remember what happened in the last cutscene because I wasn't paying attention. When did that problem start? Just this stream. I wonder if it's like a model optimization thing.
It's floating into the sky. But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Byron! And hey, Beto! And hey!
Oh.
Paimon doesn't know?
That's the, I think she's like a flag person as well. Geo flag unit.
Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment.
Can't really say if it's a model issue or not, since I know nothing about VTubing. Yeah, it's interesting, because when I check my task manager, it doesn't say anything's really wrong. So, I think it might be like a Streamlabs thing.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Beto? You're joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Lyria opera scene.
Cute.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is, sorry, not sure we've met.
Shenhe. I am their friend.
Yes, friend.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew. Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all,
Mommy Beto is the best.
This opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang
She's
a
cute.
question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections,
A mate of a crewmate's part of the crew.
Fortunately,
Wish I felt more inspired to level her. I kind of came back to Genshin because I was like, yeah, maybe I'll do some like Beto counter stuff. And then I just like didn't really follow up on that at all. So
excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help her win.
In that case, I have a proposal to make. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us. Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think?
Sounds great, but how does it change things exactly?
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yun. The plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores.
Sorry, just like, very interesting way of looking. Interesting approach. Yes,
The
indeed,
hard part is
quite.
getting hold of the ore used as raw
I don't know.
materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Suling if he's heard of them. You guys.
There's just like sometimes
We'll head
weird
into town
pauses
and seek
between
advice
when I
from
think
Master
things should
Thorn of
happen,
Hanfeng's
but
Ironmongers.
I don't know.
Thoughts?
I wasn't paying attention. We'll say
We'll
yes.
split into teams then, and I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go get whatever they said we were supposed to get,
Question are
I
you
suppose.
gonna ask Ningguang Yunjin?
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion.
Collusion is a fair, morally good strategy. Thanks, Genshin. Great life
The
lesson.
opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based
Yeah, I was
on
gonna
a
say,
popular
isn't it,
urban legend about an evil spirit
you know,
and an adeptus. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
quest is currently involved in the quest hereafter and what? Huh? So I can't proceed? Oh my god. I actually hate this, man. Could we just, you know, not have random prerequisites in the middle of the stuff? Alright. Well, let's go do this quest, I guess. The travel log. Basically, you have quests colliding with each other, which is BS. Yeah, it's like... But this is like an optional quest, apparently. But it's not an optional quest, because they want you to do it. Okay.
Next on the
Talk
agenda-
to this person, who we need for the Raiden quest. Hello. Yeah, this is side quest stuff, I don't care. Talk to Ramsey inside the tea house. It's optional until it is not. That is correct.
Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it. They're so good.
Wait, what?
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
What? Wait, why is Shenhe here? What? I didn't get her anything. What? Huh? Okay, we're... Skip. Skip. We are in skip territory. This isn't voice acted, so I don't want to read it. Oh. Oh my goodness, is this like a long optional quest? Oh no. Oh no. Go to the beach. Dognet. Time to read. I'm literally the SpongeBob meme, where it's like, Flares, you have to read. Like, stop it, Patrick, you're scaring him. Stop it. Oh god. Please no. Why am I walking around the beach? What is the point in this? I'm sure they explained it. Oh, hello.
Next on the agenda.
Go to the waterfall. That's pretty far away. Ooh. Distracted by a random chest.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Defeat opponents. Oh, what the heck? Where's the NPC? So far, my died and I have been raised by wolves. Far, oh god, who asked? I mean, basically. Literally didn't ask. My god, and there's no waypoint or anything. We have to actually go there. Oh my god. In my exploration game, I need to go explore and climb mountains and stuff. Oh my goodness, how terrible.
Next on.
How awful.
We're way behind schedule.
Distracted by a random chest. Sounds like my average JRPG experience. Oh yeah, I guess distracted by a random chest take 7 million.
Think you can get away? There's nothing wrong with reaping
Oops.
a reward every now and then.
I was gonna say the actual experience is this path clearly looks like it's going to the boss. Let's go explore the 30 minutes of optional dungeon in the other direction. That's what I like to do. Because when there's progress, that means we need to not go towards progress, right? Wait, am I assassinating somebody? What the hell? No, it's just return to the tea house, okay. My favorite at the end quest, he's gonna be like, Flari, you're my best friend, anyways, goodbye forever, and then vanishes from existence. Well, it sounds like this person is in, like, part of the quest that we're supposed to be doing, so...
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Or maybe it's not this person, maybe it's the lady in the kimono? Talk to me, Dory. Doing all the side quests is important. So important, in fact, that I installed more side quests than Skyrim. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't want to have to read this stuff. Did we finish the quest?
In case you
Oh,
forgot,
wait, this is actually...
the tea house is the safest place for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably
But did it
won't be able
auto
to leave again
keep
for
doing
some
the
time.
Archon quest?
I'll have to leave the next steps to you. Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the resistance is an exception.
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sangonomiya's group! The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt decree.
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sangonomiya Kokumi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's her subordinate, Goro, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army. However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the resistance, so your dealings with us would normally be frowned upon. But you're different, so that shouldn't work against you. As far as I can see,
Wait, where's the travel?
shouldn't have
Wait.
any reason to
I'm
move
just
away.
getting completely blocked
The only
off.
issue is that we can't be sure of the
I'm not sure if this is the
resistance
framing that they
current
meant to do for
You'll
this
have to
scene.
ask around along the way. You'll likely pass through territory
Also, I
occupied
like
by
how
the
you
Shogun's
said,
army at some
like,
point, so
Toma's
be sure
my
to stay on
boy,
guard at all
but
times.
it looks like Thomas my boy. Because there's no apostrophe. You haven't done the Inazuma story? No. I don't do the story in this game. It is, like, not my jam. Or, like, it wasn't my jam. But I find it tolerable when I'm collectively wasting everybody's time by reading it.
Don't worry about me. I can remain hidden when I want to. I won't make it easy for them.
We gotta hurry up! The Tenryou Commission could be right around the corner! Let's get out of here!
What is this boy for? Also, I don't know who just subbed, but welcome to House Lyria. Welcome, welcome. I'll play the cute animation for you. I know this isn't your name, but thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. Where am I going now? Navigate. It's over this way. This is a gacha game. You spend your life savings, then get nothing. You don't follow a story. I don't know. I was just, like, invested in playing the, like, artifact grinding, gearing stuff. I felt like... And, like, I'm interested in doing the dungeons in the story, right? But needing to, like... What's it calls it? Hello. Let's just do a little of this. But needing to click through the story in order to get to the dungeons was, like, not my jam. Okay, well, it says there's, like, an Oculus here. I assumed it would be up, but maybe it's not up? Is it down? Oh, it might be down there. How do I get down here?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Oh, it's one of these. Is there? Man. Genshin just straight up being like, hey, yo, have you considered getting super distracted by the shiny pop-ups on your map? Well, congratulations. You're just really distracted now. I mean, you kind of need to push the story to unlock later ones, other stories that unlock one world boss to upgrade certain characters. Yeah, so I just haven't needed any of those bosses to upgrade my characters.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Right? So if you don't pull for new characters, right, then you don't need new materials. This is interestingly the same way for stuff in, like, Arknights, right? Like, sometimes they ask you for new, stuff, right? Or, like, they ask you to get, like, new materials. But if you just don't have any of the new characters, then you don't need the new materials. Right? Which lets me put off the Arknight story for, like, half a year. Yeah, how am I supposed to get in here? I don't understand. Where's the thing that I can do for the stuff? Boom, 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 boom. Boo, 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 boo. I don't want to deal with these people.
Next on the agenda.
Flower was upset at the Genshin's voice acting, so I wanted to read. No. It's gonna bring me somewhere. Where you bringing me, Shiel? Or I guess not Shiel, it's a Sealy. Common chest. To get to the resistance camp, you need to take a bit of a detour.
Also fulfilling a contract.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get the Electoculus. That's, I'm assuming, in the cave at the bottom. But I don't know where the... Don't I need to, like, pick up an electro flower thing to, like, walk through the barrier? But I don't know where that is. I'm trying to find it. Does anybody know where it is so that I don't have to, like, spend a bunch of time here? Because I don't know where it is. Do I need to do this relay stone puzzle thing that I don't remember how to do? Honestly, I don't remember. I haven't played in a long time. Okay. Let's take this relay stone. And I honestly don't remember how these puzzles work either, so I think that's probably a problem. Okay. Okay. That seems correct. But do I need, like, another relay stone that... Is there another one that connects this one to the next one? Or can I just get electroshocked? Oh, there we go. I think that was it. Hold on a second. Nice! Hey! We're big brain! Let's go! My brain very smart. My very smart brain power. Now we can leave. Wait, there's a chest.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then. We're way behind
Okay,
schedule.
now we can continue along our day. Problem for me was these chests became less fun after a while, since I would do these puzzles only to receive weaker items. Anyways, nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that. The thing about... I guess the thing that I want to comment on is just that, like, you don't do the puzzle for the chest. Right? You know what I mean? So, like... I don't know if that makes sense. But usually an extrinsic reward is just to get you like invested enough to try doing the thing. But the actual fun thing is doing the puzzle itself, like figuring it out. Right? And then there's like a sense of accomplishment for like achieving the puzzle and like completing it. And then the extrinsic reward afterwards kind of becomes like not that important. Right? So it's actually true that you're like, wow, if you're doing puzzles to get a reward from a chest, and then the reward from the chest stops being good, then it's true that you will stop doing the thing for the extrinsic reward. Right? But like people do random monotonous tasks all the time in video games because it's just fun to like solve minor puzzles that aren't very complicated. Right? So that's kind of where like it's interesting how you can literally point out how ineffective extrinsic motivation is like half the time. But like it's interesting because people can only like logic out normally that it's like, oh yeah, well I'm doing the event to get like the rewards and stuff, so that's like the only reason I'm doing it. It's like, I think Arknights like releases some pretty decent stages, you know what I mean, that are like fun to do. Normally it's the boss stages, so
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line.
games make me feel smart. Cool, more of that, please. Yeah, I know, right?
We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just...
Bro, I'm here for funny anime booba game, not
I don't know
philosophy.
if that's true.
I mean, it's not philosophy, it's player psychology, but...
We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far. Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on, we're up.
But also, you might have stumbled into the wrong stream.
Time to go to work.
I kind of disagree. For example, there's lots of fun in Borderlands stumbling into crazy loot. If something takes time to solve, think you deserve a good item. Yeah, so like having the reward match the difficulty of the challenge is certainly something. But I'm saying that like the feeling of the reward is gonna like constantly be pushed. Like the goalpost of that's gonna constantly be pushed. And then eventually it's gonna stop working. So like the thing that like has you hooked on a game isn't the actual thing that you get. It's usually like the fun of the activity. So like if we say matching the reward, like in Borderlands, for example, right? It's like you can even see it in the chest design for Borderlands. Like when you open a boss chest, right? Like it has like a bunch of dials that like spin around and like unlock and stuff and then go like whoosh, and then it like opens up and it's crazy, right? You know what I mean? But you know what's interesting about that? The loot in the chest could be absolute garbage. Like a lot of boss chests in Borderlands just aren't very... Sometimes they're just not good. But you know what is fun about it is watching the chest open with its cool animation that goes whoosh, wow! And then you know what else is cool is getting to scan the chest to see if there's good loot in it. The actual loot doesn't matter. Like, the reward, the physical reward that you're given doesn't matter. It's the experience of opening the chest, which involves opening the chest, the, like, suspense before you actually open it, getting to scan to see if there was anything good. But, like, if the loot is bad, then you go like, damn it, oh, the reward was garbage, and you can complain to your friends about it. But if it's good, then you're like, oh my goodness, I found a good thing. But like all of the lead up to that was just like fancy animations and stuff that make your brain neurons go burr. Right? So is the story in a game like Genshin meant to be a hook, the reward both, or something else? So when I talked about this for, what's it called? When I talked about this before, I kind of mentioned that, like, I think the Genshin story, or, like, kind of the light novel-esque aspect of, like Arknights or Genshin or whatever, is, like... Sorry, I'm seeing that butterfly in the background, and it's, like, very odd-looking. Sorry. So, like, you could say that doing an action to get more story is a way of, like, extrinsically motivating people. But I think the intrinsic half of that is, like, the experience of the story is fun. So, you could say it's, like, kind of 50-50, I guess. Or, like, maybe it's a perspective lens thing. But also, I mentioned that, like, people who are more, like, intrinsically motivated to engage in a story are more likely to play, like, a game like Genshin for the story. And I know that just kind of makes sense, you know what I mean? But it's literally, like, you know, you could be intrinsically motivated to, like, read story. Actually, it's interesting, too, because you could think about it this way. So, like, I don't care about the rewards for the story, right? Like, you couldn't pay me enough, like, primo gems to, like, read the story if I'm not invested in it, right? So that's, like, the extrinsic motivation being ineffective. Because I'm just so dejected from the story that, like, you couldn't pay me enough primo gems. You can't tempt me with new gear. Like, you literally can't do any of those things. You can't dangle, like, enough cute anime girls in front of me to convince me to, like, watch the story. Right? So, like, I'm not gonna do the story for those reasons. The interesting thing is that the reason why I'm reading the story now is because I'm engaged with it. So it's like, I'm actually down to just, like, chill with chat and just, like, literally watch cutscenes. Like, it means I don't have to read. I can kind of, like, conk out a little bit. You know, I am paying attention, but it means that I don't have to, like, entertain chat or, like, talk or go on a monologue or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's just kind of, like, nice. So, like, am I being motivated by them dangling primo gems in front of me? Not really. Am I interested in the story? Sure. So, like, you know, you kind of, like, see how those things are different? Does that, like, did that kind of make sense or answer your question? Because I don't actually know. I don't actually know if I answered the question or if I, like, went too far on a tangent. So.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
But yeah, there's, like, being interested in the story, which is intrinsic motivation. And then there's, like, I'm going to do the story for the primo gems, which is extrinsic motivation. Generally, it's effective when there's a bit of both and you're invested in both. But I think generally also that the extrinsic motivation is weaker at keeping people to continue playing. Usually extrinsic motivation is a way to, like, convince people to start playing, but it's usually a trick. You know what I mean? Because people, like, feel a sense of loss aversion that they're not getting the most, like if you're playing Genshin, you're like, and you're free to, this is, like, especially true for free-to-play players. But they're like, I need to get every primo gem because I can't give the company my money. So I have to get all the primo gems I can. Because if I don't get them, then I'm going to need to pay money and stuff. So I'm going to do all the story. Right? There's just, like, so much loss aversion that they feel for not doing the story that they, like, have to do it. But then if they also have a good time playing the story, right, and the story itself is fun for them, then, like, It's just a good experience. They get, like, rewarded for the things they want to do, and the thing that they're doing is interesting. Where I think I disagree is when it becomes, like, the only thing motivating you is getting the primo gems. So it's like, if you're going to be miserable watching the story, and the only reason you're doing it is to get 5 primo gems after a 10-minute cutscene, like, I think that's kind of, like, messed up. Which is why, personally, I didn't, like, listen to the story, because I wasn't having fun. And I'm not gonna, like, trick myself into going, like, yeah, I'm doing this for 5 primo gems. It's like, how is the conversion of 5 primo gems to, like, 10 minutes good at all? That means you get 50 primo gems in an hour. Do you know how much 50 primo gems in an hour is? That's literally, I don't know what the conversion is. But that's, like, less than 1 pull. And if 1 pull is, like, $3, that means, like, how much would that be? This is all assumptions, right? Like, guesswork, but that means that you spent an hour getting what, like, less than, you spent an hour making $1. Ah, yes, the good old 100-minute hour. I know, right? But you know what I mean? It's kind of like people will, like, logically justify that what they're doing is for, like, an extrinsic motivation goal, and then completely miss the point that they're, like, spending an hour getting, yeah, so it's not 50, it would be 5 times 6. 5, 10, 20, 30. 30. You know what I mean? Eve online players be sweating right now? See, like, I mean, this is the thing, right? And, like, also part of the reason why I'm, like, so invested in these topics is that, like, I'm gonna use a different frame of reference for what I'm saying. I don't think it is necessary for me to, like, dangle a carrot in front of you in order to make you play a game. I actually think that the gameplay itself can be so interesting that you can get invested in that, like, you're just gonna do it anyways. And then, like, we could put rewards there as well, because people, to be fair, do like rewards. It's not like rewards are completely useless. It's just that, like, you kind of flip it. Instead of being like, okay, I'm gonna put so many rewards that it, like, tricks you into playing, it's just that, like, the gameplay is so good, and then you also just get rewarded. Right? Like, I don't have to convince you by going, like, yo, but primo gems, though. Right? So story can perform multiple roles in a game, providing different experiences to different players. Kind of, yes. So, like, you could use story as a reward. And then people who are particularly motivated by, like, extrinsic things would probably, like, invest themselves in that more. Right? Doom Eternal. Ignore story. Become badass. But optional goodies are there for the mad people. I think I understand what you're saying, but is there, like, an elaboration on that? Because I'm a little bit unfamiliar with, like, the game itself of Doom. My understanding of Doom is that, like, you kind of do an arena fight, then there's, like, platforming. Then you do an arena fight, then there's platforming.
Next on the agenda.
But yeah, I think also the shift to, like, optional story, just, like, as an observation, or this is my understanding of it, is that, like, if we assume that there, like, you need a particular player type to be invested in the story, right? So this is me requiring you to empathize with the fact that there are people who do not want to, like, who are not intrinsically motivated by story. Like, just take that in for a second. Like, understand that there are people who just, like, aren't interested at all in the story. Like, there is literally a player profile that requires you, or, like, that would suggest that you're interested in the story. But that also means that there are player profiles that are not interested in the story.
So nice to de-stress.
So what that means is to make the game more accessible to more people, you make the story optional. Or like you have part of this, you have enough story so that people can kind of keep up and like pay it, like they know what's happening, but then the more in-depth story stuff is like a different player profile. I don't know, paying me with cash would be good. I take 20k to play your game. Yeah, that's the interesting thing though, Rance, is that every, like, I literally just did the calculation for you. It's not 20k. It's like 1 hour for like 50 cents. That's the problem. Like, do you know how long it takes to do dailies in Genshin? 5 minutes? How many Primo Gems do you get? 40? So, like, what's the conversion on that? You know? Gameplay is perfect. The core gameplay loop is more of a puzzle game than an arena shooter. Interesting. I mean, sure. Gameplay alone can motivate enough, but there will always be the nutcases going for 100%. Like 100% as in, like, exploration? I'm not really sure. The new Doom went out of its way to put in a lot of story detail, but then made it completely irrelevant to advancing throughout the game. This makes two entirely different ways to play the game. Absolutely, Kratos. Yeah, that's like a great example. Because like there are people who are going to be heavily invested in the gameplay who don't care about the story. Right? But then there's going to be people who are very invested in the story. And it's there if they want to go for it. And like it's not like people who are invested in the story, like you turn that into an extrinsic motivator. Right? Like, you don't, like, dangle it in front of them constantly. Right? It's just kind of, like, easily accessible if you want it. It's like passing by a book in, like, in a Metroidvania. Like, you don't have to read the book. It's not like it's too far out of the way either. And then sometimes if you want to, like, make a bigger challenge or something, then you can put a bigger reward. Right? Sometimes it's like a lens thing, I think, to like differentiate between extrinsic and intrinsic. That's my understanding.
Where are you headed?
So like the feeling of 100%ing something is, I think, an intrinsic motivation.
What about you?
Like the feeling of having something be 100% or be completed is like an intrinsic motivation. But the reward you get for 100%ing a game, like an additional ending or anything like that or whatever, is extrinsic.
The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times.
The Slayer Testaments read like a local metal band's manifesto and I live for it.
I was lucky to get out.
True.
Much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls.
Sorry, I think I missed a question from above. My bad. I went on like a tangent, so.
I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we can get, the better.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
Okay, wait. If it isn't difficult, but I keep second-guessing myself and it takes me 4 hours to solve the puzzle I would have solved if I just put in my first solution. That was from Sneck about over 10 minutes ago, and I'm not sure what the thing was. Welcome, Zayka. How's it going? How are you doing? I'm not sure what the censored number is. But yeah, how's it hanging? I hope people enjoyed my rant about intrinsic motivation. But I couldn't be asked to collect them? Interesting. Whoa. Holy. Big zappy. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Because, like, there's a couple of ways of, like, looking at it, right? There's either, like, the gameplay isn't interesting enough for you to be invested in it. And there's also, like, Yeah, the gameplay's not interesting enough to be invested in getting the thing to justify the reward. But I think the other thing too as well is that like certain players just don't use the intrinsic motivation lens. You know what I mean? Like that's just like not how they function in their life. Right? Like there are just people who are conditioned like that. And, you know, I know because I used to be one of them, so it's fine. But like sometimes the perspective shift of like understanding that the game you're playing is just kind of like fun for particular reasons is like an important lens for being happy. So we're walking towards a place that does not have a waypoint. So we're just gonna walk on over there. I totally missed the cutscene that we were in, by the way, because I went on a tangent. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be paying attention to the story. My bad.
We're way behind schedule.
Shut up, Ganyu. We're not behind anything. Oh, there's a Electoculus. Ooh, I want it. I want the Electoculus. Give it to me. I want to look for it. The act of looking for it is fun. I want to do it. Okay, so it's somewhere here. I don't know if that means up or down. So let's go down. There it is. Let's go! God. Spectacular. Outstanding. Oh, this is my extrinsic reward. Clearly. What's that noise? I like how it says hurry to the front line and I'm just like, ooh, Electoculus. Whoa. Hello. Am I supposed to be hitting it? Well, there's another Electoculus. So consider me invested. I like games of story, but I get caught up in the noise and cathartic violence. It's fun making things non-existent anymore, and then there is RPGs where I'll read every book available. Yeah, so I think that's a really interesting point, Keijo, because, like... Oh... Okay. Let's... So, I think that kind of nods to something that I've mentioned before, which is that, like, I personally find it difficult to be distracted from the core gameplay of most games. So, like, you know, so for example, in Halo, which is like a first-person shooter, like, I find myself really liking the foot combat, like, not being in a vehicle or whatever, and then, like, maybe the story is fine, I don't know. But, like, I don't like being distracted by things that are not, like, the core gameplay loop. I find that difficult. So, if something is, like, picking a strength for a game, so let's say that, like, Doom's strength is, like, being, like, a puzzle game arena shooter type thing. However you want to describe that feeling. Oh my goodness. Whoa, there's like a bajillion people here.
Time for takeoff.
Right, that like kind of when you're invested in that piece of the gameplay, it becomes hard to like focus on something else. So it's like, well, I really liked the arena shooter part, so I don't really want to stop and read a book. Whereas, like, you kind of sign up to play the RPG because you're invested in the story. or like the strength of that genre is more leaning towards
Brace yourselves.
like the story. So like you'll read everything.
Born of icy frost.
And I think I tried to like explain that a little bit when we talked about RPGs previously.
This one's well done.
We're way behind schedule.
You need to hurry up.
Man, I can't believe I'm like lagging so hard. This is like crazy.
We're way behind schedule. There's nothing
Oops.
wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Oh, they're breadcrumbing me so hard, man. I'm like, there's an Electoculus somewhere here. I don't know where it is. And there's another one over there. Oh, no, there's another one over there, too. No! I'm distracted. No. I think it's all underneath me, too. I don't think this is even the right place.
Next on the agenda.
How about over here? Yeah, I think all of this is below me. Do I want to try and get the stuff? I don't know. I feel like I'm a little distracted. Let's try it. Let's try being distracted. So they're like somewhere down here, I think. Welcome back, Crimson. Welcome, welcome. This is so weird. I don't understand. Alright, never mind. I'm scared and I want to go back to the story. This is for another day.
Next on the agenda.
They're saying hurry to the front lines, so maybe I should do that. So where are we in Genshin now? They're telling me to hurry to the front lines, whatever that means.
We're way behind schedule.
Oh, they noticed me. I wanted to stare respectfully. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, please. I just wanted to observe respectfully. I'm sorry, lady. Yeah. So I missed the last cutscene because I went on a tangent about motivation, but
We're way behind schedule.
I guess we're saving whoever this person is.
Hey, look! Do you think that's a resistance fighter? Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out.
Allow me. I too train harder.
You saved me.
Wait, ultimate Joestar technique always works. Just run away from enemies.
I'm Tepe of the Gobius platoon. I'm with the Resistance. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems I fell at the first hurdle. So, you aren't dressed like Resistance fighters. Have you come here looking to sign up?
Sure.
Great. Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. Your support will make a big difference. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujo Sara, who commands an exceptionally strong force. As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. And because of the Vision Hut decree, they're rarer than ever. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency,
Sorry.
Sango Nomiya. We're also
I got distracted by Discord.
shown by General Goro and the Resistance troops. If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able to hold my own on the battlefield too. I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have a vision yourself?
She's a special case. She doesn't have a vision, but she can control the elements anyway.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the Vision Hunt decree.
Not necessarily, but you know.
He'll welcome you with open arms. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword.
Sorry, big sneeze.
Only taking down shogunate samurai was as easy as you make it look. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off.
Oh my goodness. Bot! Okay, I'm just gonna bonk this bot real quick, and then I actually need to use the flag bearer's room, and then I'll be right back. Oh, wait. I wanted to ban them first. Whoops. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm gonna be back in like 2 seconds, guys. Alright, sorry, I am back. Maybe I should have unpaused so that the audio was going, I'm sorry. You could have listened to semi-lewd Ganyu noises. Alright, Rance, I will personally turn you into something flat.
We're way behind schedule.
Having the power to use every element without a vision is pretty amazing for the twins. Yeah, I think it's like implied that we're some like weird pseudo god thing. I don't know. Okay. What's going on over here? We got friends.
Let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business.
Time for takeoff.
Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. Oop.
Next on the agenda.
What was this? Whoa! What? Huh? What is the point of that? Am I supposed to do this? Ah, I see. Wait, hold on a second. Ganyu, take my, roll. My delicious meat roll. Ganyu, please. Thank you.
Fall before me! That won't work.
Here we go. Time for a light show.
That was pretty cool. So I guess you need to have like an that thing when you touch lightning swords. And it spawns a dude for you to fight. There's an Electoculus. Maybe we need 2 Windy Boys. Man. My computer is really struggling. I think it maybe needs to like be reset or something. Like turn off, turn on kind of thing.
But I love listening to the rain from the courtyard. Next on the agenda, we're way behind schedule.
Nice. Nice and spicy. Oop. Now what is this? I guess we have to wait. for Venti go up move. Nice. Oh. I almost jumped into electrified water. That would have been less than ideal, I think.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Sure, there's a whole lot of like random lightning going on over here. You know, like, should I be concerned? This is like significantly more lightning than I'm used to. I have no idea what's going on, but this looks kind of dope. I agree. It's just like, it looks very cool.
We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule.
Ah, I think we have found the camp. Oh, we almost got lightning bolted. Ah, it's small fluffy boy. Yeah, right.
This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by Shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
By the way, I'm wanted by the Shogun.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt Decree. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm a main character, I can't die.
The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You and I must be certain of your decision. You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in Inazuma City. There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. Why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden?
That was me! I did that.
We had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet."
Mysterious flying pet? Oh no. Yeah, who are they calling mysterious flying pet? Oh my god.
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks. Her Excellency is currently away from the camp.
This guy sounds too nice and young to be a military recruiter.
Everything in her absence. I will ask Tepe here to show you
He's certainly got the anime effect.
and then dispatch you straight to the front line. If you're ready, of course.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup like the back of my hand. I'll make sure.
Then why were you on the front lines? Wait, if you were logistics.
Some of my friends are recovering there. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the battlefield alongside us, we'll all be brothers in arms.
Okay. Let's look around the camp, I suppose.
Is this a new recruit? Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered. Whoa, whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days. Tepe, did you bring this one in?
Logistics life be wild, my dude.
Well, the enemy.
Yeah, I think like they had something else in mind, Kratos, when they were making that character.
I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde
Like they weren't going rough and
surging
gruff
towards us like the
recruiter.
tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 shogunate samurai and only one of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This lady stole the show, though. When she saw me tiring and falling back, she burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. They were no match for her at all. I heard she even stormed the vision hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take her down.
Amazing work, both of you.
Yeah, I mean, Raiden Shogun could have taken me down very easily. I probably wouldn't have
I
resisted.
think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Tepe. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right? Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer.
Thank you for the bonk, Ref.
Seeing fresh recruits join our ranks.
Unfortunately, my bot is dead, but I will permit this bonk.
Better as soon as possible, so I can get back out on the front line.
Huh. That's a lukewarm epiphany, if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though it burst open again yesterday.
Bro, you gotta chill.
Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing. They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure flesh wounds.
Sure, I'll take one. Thanks. Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick, but it's your decision.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some preparations. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. I'll take it from there. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It sounds promising.
Well, they... I guess this is like, depending on what material you just have available to yourself. We have both, so let's try doing this one.
Alright, I knew you'd back me on this. I can't guarantee it'll work, but if it does, everyone will be fighting fit again in no time. Why don't you hand me the ingredients? It's a bit of a chore to prepare, so I'll take it from here.
Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Just like that, the pain stopped. Now it just feels numb.
they say is a promising reason to grind.
As soon as I'm better, we'll have to do some
They say is a promising reason to grind up a bug and put powder in a wound.
You have a one-track mind, seriously.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're logistics, not medicine. So like, I would have been a little concerned.
Into the wound. But then the pain disappeared.
Hello, Jet Boys. Is there like a particular way you want me to refer to you, by the way? Because I know you changed your name since the first stream.
I better not start overdoing
I could call you Jet.
Thanks to both of you for looking after us so well. The day I'm discharged, drinks are on me.
That's a death flag.
Just glad we were able to help. All right, I'm gonna continue giving our new recruit the grand tour. Rest up, you guys.
Okay, I will call you Jet. No problem.
Get some practice in before you hit the front line.
Calm down and
Oh.
get some rest.
The training ground.
But yeah, due to the fact that this is made of normal people who are outcasted, to me it makes sense you would have a soft, young, kind-hearted man in charge. Sure. I mean, the thing that's interesting to me is, like, you know, it's kind of like whatever internal logic they use to do the thing is whatever. The result is the same, because they made a particular thing. So in a weird way, I guess what I was trying to say is, like, you know, instead of for or against the particular style of a character, it's more like, oh, so that's the character that they decided. Right. You could back it up with logic, or not back it up with logic. But the result is the same. Immediate numbness on a wound that tears open also isn't making me feel good about things. Kind of implies a poison dosage is gonna be important. Oh no. Yeah, we don't actually want it to go numb because it's a cut wound.
Another miss. This sucks.
Yeah, meanwhile the apocalypse is going on in the background and they're just talking about bug medicine.
Bullseye?
Only one hit the target.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days the practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved.
I mean, logical understanding of a skill doesn't necessarily teach you the skill.
I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
Do we need to train with the people?
More training.
Teppei senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, she single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat.
I like how Paimon, like, adopts the smug, like, yeah, that's me, before the Traveler does.
Is that true?
It's kind of mean.
Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips? We promise not
Welcome,
to take too
Colton.
much of your
Hello,
time.
hello.
A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
It would mean a lot.
They should just use guns. They're easier to use. I think the Fatui use guns. That'd actually be an interesting character for, like, they would function like an archer character, but you just kind of swap out the... You swap out the bow for, like, a gun. And they would, like, function, like, 90% the same. You know what I mean? Just, you know. Yeah. You just need to talk more about his loving family. To cement his death flag, of course. Recruit could take out an entire camp in 2 seconds. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Okay.
You got it. We won't let you down.
Destroy a certain number of blue targets to complete the training exercise. Watch out, though. Hitting the red targets that represent allied forces or leaving the training area will result in failure. I think that means I want to use this. Wait, so red or blue? Oh, that's really interesting. So we can see the blue flags in the back, which I think means that we hit red.
Pressure getting to you? That's no way to demonstrate. Come on, try again.
Oh, maybe we were supposed to hit the blue.
Let's go. Show us what you got.
Well, that was interesting. What kind of cursed thumbnail did you just see? Wait, what do you mean?
Ready? I'm sure you'll get it this time.
Okay, we are supposed to hit blue.
Well, there
Powerful.
you have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Dude dressed as Raiden throwing it back.
I think I understand what I was doing wrong now.
That just sounds like good content.
My posture was off, and I didn't
I wish
fall
I
back
could
with
dress
any
myself up
force.
as Raiden and throw it
Seems
back.
I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring the external environment.
Alright, I think there are
If I can
some
get those few down, I'll be hitting my mark in no time.
difficult differences.
Watching your demonstration was a
So
great help. I learned a lot. At least
don't. Why not?
Observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just
What's the
another
problem,
free
Jet?
citizen of Watatsumi Island.
You don't like
My wife
seeing
and I
me throw it back?
life together. War and
Can't believe
battles
it.
were the last things on our minds.
I thought my chat was
That
supposed to be
ultimate
Horby.
vision hunt decree. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the resistance. The road ahead of us now seems like a long one indeed. Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then, let me show you around some other places.
I just realized, is the audio kind of low?
Sir,
I think it's kind of low.
the Shogun's army is attacking. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here? We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our worth in battle.
I'm gonna raise the volume a bit because I think I lowered it the last time. But I like 5. Fleur, do you have any pets? Yeah, I have chat.
Who goes there? Soldiers!
Now might be a little too loud.
I've lost.
Well, we managed to hold them off. But what would the
Is the audio loud or fine?
We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here.
Please,
The enemy
please
should
let me
never have
know.
been able to reach us this far unnoticed. Unless we have a traitor in our midst.
All I need is a drug dealing, gun running Scottish mad lad or a flyer. Both might
Only
work.
possible explanation. Our priority
But
is
Jet,
to
no, I don't actually have any
protecting
pets.
the camp. This is my chance to show what I'm made of.
Mama Lyria and Papa Lyria are both allergic
I
to
just returned from inspecting the perimeter.
to
It appears that
pet
several portions of our
dander.
defensive walls were already collapsed.
I don't believe I'm allergic because I've taken care of pets before,
Over from the cliffs nearby
but
before attacking through the gaps in our defenses. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
In that case, Understood.
Why did you have your character have jiggle physics? What do you
Use
mean?
of the wooden rope nearby to patch up the defenses.
Because
Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit?
they do.
A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me.
Because there's like, you know, there's a little bit there.
You'll see.
Collect nearby repair materials. Where's the nearby... What? Oh. There's literally like a... arrow. Alright guys, I patched up the wall. We did it.
Alright, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are. It seems I've made another valuable
Also, I'm sad point that I missed the dialogue line that probably had the Amogus in it.
I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy.
I think I made
Instead, here I
an
am,
Among Us meme to my
doing what
GM,
I've always done
and they tilted into the next
Why are you
dimension.
so insistent about being on the front line?
It's just like General Goro said. We joined the Resistance because of our warrior's will. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the Resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few shogunate samurai given the chance? Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General Goro. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action.
Alright guys, we repaired a wall. Really doubled up on the defense here. I don't know why you're getting cursed thumbnails, Jet. I mean, like, the thing is, right, that YouTube recommends you thumbnails that they think you're gonna click on and be invested in. You know what I mean? Based on your preferences. So I think it might be wise to not ask us why you're getting cursed thumbnails, and it might be correct to ask yourself why you're getting cursed thumbnails. You know what I mean?
Strange.
I don't watch that though.
Goro anywhere.
I don't know. As much as people meme on it, the algorithm's pretty strong.
Has been dispatched to the front
So-
line to lead our forces into battle. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo Sara is now personally leading
I
the
for real
enemy
get
forces.
Genshin because of you.
As for us, it's been
Maybe.
days since Your Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed
Yeah, I did.
almost
There were a
all the
couple of games I
directives
wanted
you
to
gave
play
us,
that
and
aren't
I've received
Genshin.
No further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. If we
But
retreat any
I
further,
suppose we
I
streamed
think we'll
Genshin
have
twice
no
this week because it was pretty fun.
For now,
It also did pretty
we can
well,
only
so,
pray
you know.
that General Goro will be able to turn the tide, however difficult that may seem.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them here. We mustn't let Taurus
But yeah, as Keijo said, like, logistics is really important. I don't know why this guy, like, wants to rush to the front lines. Oh my goodness, it's the FBI! Everybody get down! You know, in all of my days, I really didn't expect for there to be, like, an FBI role player. In my chat, that's really interesting. Be careful, guys. We gotta watch out. Let's not make the FBI suspect anything. We're totally normal here.
Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
So what was this? Hey, why the characters aren't moving? You have to admit the hands definitely are. Literally never seen so much arm movement. I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing. But yeah, you have like... Does the FBI have any legal jurisdiction in Lyria? I don't think so. We're literally in like a different dimension. But, you know, they're welcome to be here.
We're way behind schedule.
Can I zoom in? Oops. Don't worry about it. I don't know if that's like a weird question, Jed. Because I'm pretty sure Ganyu is literally my first Genshin thumbnail after a while was like me reacting to Ganyu's bag.
Get to meet your grand strategist.
There are a lot of good
She is the one that's been
waifus
causing
in
our forces
Genshin
so
though.
much trouble.
Kujo-Sara is
The
pretty
resistance
good.
has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing.
She's got kind of that like stern
They've
voice
already rooted out those behind
with
the
the,
resistance. All
you
who
know,
have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
with the
I have faith
dominating
in her excellency
pose.
and in the soldiers of the resistance. The Vision Hunt decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
Venti is my favorite waifu.
It is futile.
Venti's
There
alright.
is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest
Oh, Hu Tao's
warrants.
like god tier.
I trust that the blonde traveler
Hu Tao's
is
very
somewhere
good.
among your forces now. I will make you a deal. Hand her over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides, would it not?
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
She is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, she is expendable to the resistance.
That's where you're wrong. She means just as much to us. As a member of the resistance, she's a comrade. I'll never surrender her to you. The resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Tepe and the Traveler. What are you doing here?
Murder! Kill them all!
It would
I
appear
don't
our
know.
time to fight
Don't know
side
about
by
that one.
side is fun.
Well,
Oops, I didn't mean to skip
we
that.
meet again. This time, I won't let you get away. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here, I have a proposal.
Doc, I could literally Venti
Why
suck
not
your entire
represent the
army and they would all be
resistance in a
dead,
fight of
bro.
honor?
A fight of honor?
Guys, we're gonna solve it with a duel, of course.
Begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat. To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker
I just like her
force,
playful
victory
personality
could
and how she
constitute an
can
important boost
switch
their
to being
morale.
serious.
Her motives are clear. She wants to use the
Yeah,
match
that's
as an
fair.
opportunity to capture you.
I
Do
think
not
there's
feel
an
compelled to
interesting thing
participate.
about that,
We could
which
take
kind
the
of
fight to
is
them
like,
without such a ceremony.
you know,
What do you think? Will
people like, what if I just said no, I don't want to do this fight? Duel of honor that you can definitely win. You know what? I'm not feeling it today. Goro, go do it yourself. I don't want to deal with this. Yeah, so it's like, you know, people have more than one note. Or people who are interesting have more than one note. Keijo has 3 moods. Hungry, Horby, and violent. Interesting. I have 1 mood. That mood is Horby. Just all the time. Oh. We have the wide cutscene.
Remove all threats to eternity by order of the almighty Shogun!
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
Be wary, you're up against a powerful opponent. Dies instantly.
You got this!
There's more than one round! Keep it up! It's only a couple...
thick cutscene. Yes, that is in fact Traveler's Blood in the cutscene. Oh, you meant the wide cinematic angle. Yeah, that's what I was talking about too. Totally. Not that Traveler's Butt was in the bottom corner of the screen. Totally. Definitely not. Yeah. What do you? That's like. Does that feel like weird or something? Right? If I was like, wow. Wow, Traveler sure be taking up like a whole third of the screen, huh?
Stronger than I anticipated. This
Oh, the lip
contest has
syncing
served
is
its purpose.
off. That's cool.
Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Dog, we literally were having an honor duel and we won.
With me!
But what? What is this? So much for duel. Cutscene time. Can't I just give them the venti suck? I actually really wanted to pull Kujosara when she was on banner. I did not pull her though.
Hold the line!
Yeah, guys, what a powerful opponent. That opponent was so powerful. Oh, is it Kokomi time? I can't believe it had to lag at the moment that she was coming down. But also, hey look!
The wait is over,
It's
my comrades. Now,
Kawaii Fish Lady.
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
Did he just say milady? No, Kazuha, come on. Milady.
Kazuha! We meet again, old friend.
Whoa, crazy, wow, they're friends and have backstory, that's insane. Anime.
All forces, retreat!
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer
No,
of the
you're cute.
Resistance and also the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title.
I like how there's just lightning going on in the background. It's just like every
Which is
time.
also the home front of the Resistance.
Just like some amount of
Actually heard all
just,
about you
hey
from
guys, how's it going? Wow, look at all these people and stuff and whatever. And then it's like, by the way, there's lightning.
beyond this point. In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the shrine of Sangonomiya? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over. The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryo Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan. What say you?
Absolutely.
Can I come too?
Cute lady can take me anywhere.
Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here, and Kazuha is here too. Hopefully this will serve to reduce the pressure you are under.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now.
Whoa, feet! Crazy!
Once you're ready, please rendezvous with Teppei. He will escort you there.
Sorry, there's
For all your efforts so far.
there was apparently someone who took like
From this
a set
day
of
on,
Yu-Gi-Oh cards and then like
Fight alongside you
blurred out the feet in all of them.
for the
future
So,
of Inazuma.
a funny bit that I normally, like, say to one of my friends is I point out if, like, there are feet in a card picture. Now, the reason I do this is just because, like you have to recognize, right, that, like, if there's feet in a picture, it means someone had to draw the feet. Like, you could have framed a picture to not have feet in it. But when there are, that means someone had to draw, right? And I just, like, it's funny to think about that, like, you get asked to do, like, card game art. You could frame it without having the feet in the picture. But then they explicitly went out of their way to do that. It's like they just asked for art. They didn't need to, like, show feet or anything. So I just go, like, hey, did you know this thing about this card? It's like, no, Flaris, what's this thing about this card? Well, you see, there's feet in this card. They're in the bottom right. Someone had to draw those. Wow. But someone took, like, a set of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and, like, oil blurred out all the feet in the cards. And it's like, wow. I literally can't say that there are feet in these cards because all of them are blurred out. Well, shit. Is this the one that we were doing? I think it's this one, right? Exodia feet. Yeah, I know, right? Well, I mean, you draw feet even though you've put them out of frame. Well, that's what I'm saying, is sometimes people just don't draw the feet. Like, they just start the frame and then don't even draw the feet. At all. But it is true that you could also crop. But you could crop it out afterwards.
No touching. Think you can get away?
I'm ready.
Whoa, alternative outfit. Yeah, I know, right? It's almost like the only thing that I can do is draw live 2D models, and that's what I like doing, and it's really fun. But yes, this is my angel form, I suppose.
Was also fulfilling a contract.
You can also see I have, oh, well, I got zapped. I also have wings sometimes. Maybe all the card art has feet, and it's just had them reframed. Yeah, that was possible. Now we're talking about feet. I think feet should be on screen for this discussion. Definitely important. When you watch VTubers, there will always be a feet section. Halo got to hog the screen earlier. Time for feet.
There you are. Good to see you.
Yeah, I actually... So I learned how the animation panel works for Live 2D. It's a little bit similar to stuff that I already knew. Like I've done similar animation before.
Let me know straight away. That said, you've spent time with the Crux fleet in the past.
And basically what you can do is you can rig particular motions that don't actually trigger in the...
And away we go.
Like, they don't trigger from your phone reading the model or anything, right? So what I could do is I could do a stomping motion that doesn't activate unless I, like, trigger an animation. How many people think that that would be a useful feature to put on this model? Just curious. Just wondering how many people would be like, wow, having, like, a stomping motion, right? I could just, like, have a stomping motion that's, like, separate from all the other things I have, and it just, like, put a lot of impact on it, you know what I mean? Whoa! Flaris says that that'd be like a cool animation and I should do it? Whoa, that's crazy, Flaris. Are you saying that you that you like stomping animations. That's super weird, Flaris. But you're saying you would be interested if I animated that? Well, I guess that means I've got to do it. Damn. A stomp would be good, so you can stomp and plant the flag. Yeah, so, you know what's really funny? After, like, over a year, I still haven't animated, like, a flag recall animation or rigged a flag. And you know what's really funny about that is that every time I think about it, I try to think of how I want to, like, actually rig the flag. And the problem is just, like, I can't figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, there's a couple things I want to do with it. And I just, like, every time I think about it, I just, like, don't know what to do. Like, I can't come up with an idea for it. Or, like, I have an idea, I don't have, like, an execution plan. So you can stomp on chat. Keisha, thank you for the 5. I should make stompy feet. Well, I suppose it has been commissioned. I guess I need to fulfill. Guys, I have no choice anymore. I was paid $5. I have to make the stomping feet animation. Damn. Oh. It's definitely not an excuse to put thighs on the screen. Also, stomp would be good. Yeah. Yo, players, do you agree that Lyria is as flat as they can? No. Lyria totally isn't flat. They are boing. Yeah, come on, Apple. What is this? See, even Flaris agrees with me that I'm not flat. I'm very boing. Wait, so feet would mean that thighs are on the screen? I think so. Right? Like, kind of. So there's a Wave Rider point here. I, like, literally didn't know that they put these on the map. Nice. You take that back, Fumo. I put many physics onto this thing. This place is actually so cool. Look at this. This is so cool. I'm just like looking at the silhouette. It's so freaking cool. Yeah, and the branches kind of... Oh, come on. I'm trying to observe the scenery, bruh. Yeah, the branch kind of like accentuates the art. That's pretty cool. Lyria upgraded her mana storage with the level up. Yeah, I invested it in mana. Okay, but hear me out. So, like, in the RPG system I play, there's two things, right? There's, like, mana storage. So you could think of that as, like, a mana stat. But then there's, like, mana regen. So, like, you know, my capacity might not be as big as other people. But the regen is, like, really high. So, like, I don't have a whole lot of mana, but I get it back really fast, you know? Hey, there's a friend. What are you doing over here, friend?
Access denied.
Oops.
For Rex Lapis.
Finally,
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
There's apparently an Oculus here? But where is it? Up there. How the heck do you get up there? Maybe I have to go through the gate over there? Like maybe those two things? Let's try it, I suppose. Is the regen high from all the friction when you walk? No, it's just, you know, capacity small because we put it all into regen. I don't think this goes in the direction I want it to. Oh, wait, you can rotate it. Oh. Somehow I feel like this isn't actually going to do the thing I want it to do. Let's try going up there. Floria's using sleight of hand instead of extended mags? Yeah, basically. My reload speed is just so fast that it doesn't matter. That's actually what I used to play in Warframe. Like, I never used the secondary in Warframe because I just used a single, like basically a bolt action rifle. So it's not like I ever reloaded anyways. My reload animation was just part of using the weapon. Right, that doesn't look like it's gonna work either. Well, I don't know how to get that thing. We're gonna leave it for now. I kind of want to explore this place though. It looks so cool. There's like a chest over there. A chest over there too. Damn it. I kind of want to do the things, but I don't know. Let's do them.
Brace yourself.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Oh, there's a lightning sword over there too.
Here we go.
Why did I get an exploration knowledge prompt? Auntie, you crackhead, literally. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Why are there tentacle monsters?
Time for takeoff. Next on the agenda.
Hey. They're so thick.
Next on the agenda.
Okay. Got some new material. Don't know who I need that for. I guess luckily it's raining. That's kind of, you know, broken. Need the chest.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then. We're way behind schedule.
Okay. There's an Electoculus. Cool. And then we have the lightning sword. I don't know if this is going to deal damage to me or not. explore the other island.
Was also
Genshin
fulfilling a
Impact players going outside in the rain be like, yo, there's rain outside? That's OP! I love getting wet by just going outside. Honestly, same. I relate to this. You love elemental effects in this game? Yeah, I think that's kind of like its key,
Next on the agenda.
its core thing. It's cool to think of all the like different implications that you can do. Now we've got Healy Churls.
Let's play. Time for takeoff. Born of ice and frost.
Particle effects are lagging my screen.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Is there another... Is there more stuff on this island? Using a taser in the rain is not the best idea, and liquid nitrogen is an even worse one. Please do not reenact anything in Genshin in real life. This is good advice. I think that is fair. Decent advice, JoJo. Ah. Is there nothing else here, really? I kind of hope there'd be something. There just seems to be lightning bolts. But can I make a bridge across the ocean by throwing ice cubes into it? Maybe. Maybe you could. Oh, dang. Ooh.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Cool, I think that's it. Alright, let's get in the boat. Let's throw some ice cubes into the water. How would I even find liquid nitrogen? Yeah, I have no idea. The internet? Yeah, let's maybe not discuss where to find these things. Unless it's readily available, in which case I still think it's like... Please do not. But if I throw the liquid nitrogen into the water, does that mean I can make an ice bridge? Yeah, I don't know how much of it would hold up either. I think we should go test it for ourselves. Alright. I'm distracted by chests.
Think you can get away?
Classic Flaris. There's story, but I'm distracted. I need the chest.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
What is over here? Oh, what? Did it just need, like, an electric reaction?
Next on the agenda.
Oh, it isn't raining anymore. No!
We're way behind schedule.
What is this?
We're way behind schedule.
What is this music?
Where are you?
You know, I'm actually glad it's not raining, because being wet versus the Mirror Maiden is dangerous.
Out of my sight. Next on the agenda.
Wait, how did I miss? Hello?
Winter, shall we
We're way
venture?
behind schedule.
Okay. It paid respect to the statue. I hate being wet while fighting. Yeah, I know, right? Makes it difficult.
In the name of the princessin.
Did we do it? Was that what I was supposed to do or not supposed to do? Okay. Maybe I should actually check my exploration knowledge. Okay. Ancient statues. Interact with them piously, they can change the state of surrounding objects and mechanisms. Okay. So did I, like, turn something on? I don't actually know what I turned on, but I guess we did something. I don't like these ones. Completely unintentionally. Let's go. Let's go.
We're way behind schedule.
You are not turned on?
Next on the agenda.
What do I need to do? What is required? How close does this have to be? Oh, maybe I have to start it from the big one? Yeah. Okay. Have a bigger chest. Have a bigger chest? Bruh. All right.
Next on the agenda.
Fine. Fine. This is what my audience wants. Is that correct? So you're telling me my audience would be more happy if I had a larger chest. Is that correct? I can't believe all of you. if my chat doesn't react to this, then I'm gonna be disappointed. I'm letting you know now. I'm gonna be disappointed if this doesn't please you. I really wish my Streamlabs wasn't like hyper lagging, but god damn it. Of course it's in a different spot. Or the resolution is different. Alright, there you go. This is what you asked for. You're welcome. There, chat. Are you turned on now, chat? Did I do it? Did I activate your neurons?
We're way behind schedule.
Have your neurons been sufficiently activated?
Let's get down to business.
Another test subject.
Time for takeoff.
Still flat? That's not... How?
Born of ice and frost.
How am I flat? Look at how much boing there is. What is...
To the ferry.
I
Next on the agenda.
I take my time to activate all of my time magic in order to manifest this being for you, and you still call me flat. SMH my head. Much booba, still need armored feet. Maybe I could have a feet toggle. For when I angel mode. I actually, because I want to record a live 2D showcase. I'm thinking that might be like a thing I would like to do. Of my model, because I haven't done that yet. So I looked at, or was looking for other showcases to like look at, and I came across the rigger for Iron Mouse's angel outfit, and damn. Someone drew feet for that model. I just thought it was interesting because she was like floating, so that I could have a similar toggle because I could be a floating person. And then I don't need to be standing on the ground as much. When I zoom out. There's a lot of stuff here, honestly. I don't think we're gonna get a chance to explore all of this, so just continue with the main quest. Really cool vantage point. This might have been a poor idea. I'm gonna, you know. I think walking around was the correct solution. I don't know how much longer my time magic is gonna last, but it might disappear soon.
We're way behind schedule.
Thanks for the camera angles. No problem. That was definitely for the chat, and not what I do naturally.
Local soldiers from Watatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island to keep the locals safe.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, so they had me start off by helping in the logistics division. I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. As soon as I see it, I'll come find you. Shoot!
Ugh.
It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency. I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. For now, let's get ourselves over to Sangonomiya.
So, Sangonomiya is the name of the place where Sangonomiya Kokomi lives? Huh. Let's go check it out.
I guess it would make sense that the place is named after the person, Paimon. Like, duh. Hello?
We're way behind schedule.
I'm getting distracted by shiny things. Damn it. I wanna collect the shiny things. But also I don't want to get too distracted. Can I clutch? Can I catch this wind current or no? Is that below? Seems like a below thing. Oh, it just wasn't even a wind current at all. Damn. That was pretty cool.
Next on the agenda.
Wow, what a cool reveal.
Food supplies are the absolute top priority, period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of the rear guard.
Understood. I will think of a way.
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's great. Whoever this mystery supporter is, they're doing us a great service.
Hey, that's us.
Huh? Teppei, what are you doing back on Watatsumi Island? Might I ask who?
Hoops!
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under orders to escort them both here.
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond.
I don't know if I'm all of those things, fam, but...
What's going on with these rumors?
Maybe it's because we literally talked to all the recruits and we were like, yeah, I'm kind of crazy cracked.
Feel free to visit me if you have any time to spare. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but overhear Okubo mention something about a third-party supporter? What was that about?
Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Watatsumi Island resistance effort. To that end, they
I thought that was actually
furnished
just
us with
us.
a great deal of supplies. Thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need to openly confront the Shogun's army on the front line. I am not without my doubts. But Watatsumi Island is hardly affluent, and these supplies are a much-needed lifeline for us. The sender's conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fighting against the Shogun's army.
That's not suspicious at all.
Whatever other motives they may have, we are at least aligned on this. So let's consider them an anonymous ally.
Hi.
Naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you discover anything out of the ordinary, please report it to me at once.
Your Excellency, does this mean that the food at the front line is gonna get any better? I was at the field hospital the other day, and everyone was begging for some barbecued meat.
Don't worry. I've already made arrangements for that. Everyone will have their fill of meat. But to be clear, still no alcohol.
That's fantastic.
Kokomi's promising to fill people with meat.
How hard it's been on everyone. The resistance army's rations have barely changed at all since
I'm down. I'm on board. Let's go. Sign me up. Where can I be first in line for Kokomi's meat? Please.
However, our supplies are still limited. I must ask you to remain patient until victory is ours.
When will the Vision Hunt decree finally end?
That's the question. And I'm afraid I don't have an answer.
Are you taking off, Apple?
The mere
Okay.
existence of the Vision Hunt
Thanks for
decree
dropping by.
is
See you later.
baffling. The Tenryou Commission's
Have a good one.
attitude just
I'm
doesn't
probably
seem to
gonna
add
end
up.
soon, honestly.
And neither does the Shogun's.
Because I don't know why everything's being like so laggy, but it's kind of throwing me off a little
Seems
bit.
completely indifferent to the fact that it has effectively caused a civil war. I suspect the Vision Hunt decree won't end until these mysteries are solved. All I can say for certain is that as long as the Vision Hunt decree remains in force, we will never give up our fight. Traveler, to confirm, knowing the current situation facing Watatsumi Island and the Resistance, are you still willing to fight with us?
Nah, I'm good. I don't really want to, like... You guys are doing some crazy stuff over here. I'm not super interested in supporting all of you. I mean, yeah, I won't give up either. Yeah.
Then here is your
Definitely.
assignment. I hereby appoint you as captain of the Watatsumi Island Special Operations Unit, Swordfish 2.
Whoa,
Swordfish 2?
Swordfish 2? Is this the same Swordfish Special Ops unit that I'm thinking of?
What?
It's hard enough getting into a Special Ops unit at the bottom rung, let alone jumping to captain in one fell swoop. This is incredible.
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that with your wisdom, courage, and strength, you can lead your team to victory.
Great! So when do we take up our post?
That's the fun
The
part.
members
You
of
don't.
Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. Ronin have been causing trouble down there lately, and we need a special operations unit to eliminate them and stabilize the rear guard. I have already written your appointment letter, which you'll need to show them on arrival. Once that's out of the way, please lead them in ridding the area of Ronin. The Special Ops unit comprises Watatsumi Island's elite soldiers. They can be a little rough around the edges, but I have every confidence that you will win their trust.
What about me, Your Excellency? Any battles you need me to get involved in? I want to make a contribution to the Resistance too.
Of course. I'll arrange something and brief you shortly.
All right! One successful operation coming right up! You may have swiped the captaincy of Swordfish
Where's
too,
Plus?
but watch this
Hello,
space,
man with a
'cause
duck.
This guy's on his way up!
Yeah, that's...
Well, be careful.
People were complaining about the state of my chest.
Let's move out.
So I indulged them. It's a little unfortunate though, because I think we're just coming up on the end of stream. Because I want to break the habit of streaming too long, because I, first of all, won't be able to in about a week's time. But also because despite my desire and feeling like I should keep going, I think it is important for me to not, or to, you know, to stop. So this was fun. You know, played a little bit more Genshin Story. Eventually we'll get caught up to Sumeru, definitely. I don't know if, you know, people want a longer stream of this, let me know. If not, then, I don't know. Might do it anyways. There have been a few other games I've been, like, thinking of playing. I have, Hades kind of waiting in the ring, or waiting in the wings. I kind of also... A lot of people have been playing Cult of the Lamb. That game looks like it's really fun. There's just like a few other things. So like Genshin, you know, people aren't super down to just keep watching Genshin Story, then maybe I'll schedule something else. But it's been fun. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like a little distracted, and then sometimes I'm like, woo! Cute anime girls on the screen. Whoa, neurons go burr. Or like, you know what I mean? So, right. Also, just like, I don't know. seeing stuff like this, very cool. The story kind of points you in the right direction to see all the cool landmarks, so. Alrighty, well, if you're here for gameplay and you're taking off, then I'll say thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you being here and hanging out with me. We're going to go over to the strategy meeting in a second. If you don't have a token, you should consider asking for one, because we want to make 1 token a day, if we can, but if no one is interested in a token, then unfortunately we can't make one if no one wants one. If you don't know what a token is, then you should ask, because I can tell you. So, let's hop over to the strategy meeting. I don't think I have it open because my computer was lagging, so I started closing stuff down. So let me just get that open. Meeting. Make a token for your wings. They are very cool. Yeah, I mean, like, I would want to make a token for, you know, for a person in the stream, rather than updating the tavern itself. But there might be something soon for that. There might be. Potentially, possibly. Photoshop would like to open. That'd be great.
Right now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking out over a meadow, cider in hand.
It's so weird that things are lagging, by the way, because, like, my computer does not seem to be under any stress at all. Like, none of its things are like high CPU usage, memory, disk, network, GPU. Like, all of them are like do not seem to be struggling at all. So I think I maybe just had to like reset my computer or something, or there's like some weird setting that's on. So I'm sure it'll be fine by next stream. But seriously, no one's interested in a token? This is okay. It's okay if no one's interested. But we do at least need to stamp it off, which requires me to actually have the thing open. Oh man. Oh goodness. I love when the stinger transition just like doesn't work. It's great. It's really truly like a spectacle. Spectacular.
Sure, I'll play you another tune, but it'll cost you an apple.
Okay, so that was our second Genshin stream. Second Ganyu's back appreciation stream. I'm interested in playing more story. We'll kind of, you know, look at the numbers and see if other people agree. And they would also be interested in the story. I was looking into other, like, maybe roguelike games, like Hades or Cult of the Lamb, maybe for next week. Duck plays Genshin for the story, in air quotes. That's fair. Oh, I just realized my time magic wore off on the screen. Oh, ignore that, please. Yeah, I was trying to think of if there's, like, anything else, really, but... yeah, just tactician school is starting soon, so I don't know. I'm worried that we're not gonna have as much time to hang out, etc., and all that stuff. So I want to do more. I don't know. I feel like I want to do more streams of like you know, more popular games or something. I guess Genshin is a popular game, but like, I don't know. I wanted to play Stray, for example. Like, we even have the cat ears to go with Stray. I heard that game's really good. But I think it's also, like, you know, I'm unsure. Oh, also, you know what's really funny? I actually thought of having the strategy meeting segment to, how I originally intended this to be was that it would be part of the, like thanking people, you know what I mean? Like, thanking new followers or whatever. Like, that would be in this part of the stream. But it never really, like donations and stuff, like donation thanking it and whatever, but they would be, like, so infrequent that I would, like, forget that that was supposed to be part of the function of this place or whatever. Or I guess, like, when I originally started, I thought, like, I should set aside time so that I could do that. So what I'm gonna do, basically, is what I'm saying, is, thank you, Keijo, for the 5. They mentioned to make stompy feet, so I think I will try to do that now that I've figured out the animation panel. I think making a stomping animation would be funny. And I think it would probably also trigger some of chat's neurons, so, you know. Funny, triggering chat's neurons. I can create a timestamp for myself and watch it back. Like, you know, it just seems like good eats. Good stuff. I also kind of wanted to do that, that one stream. I don't know if that's, like, a thing people will be interested in, but I was gonna make a post either on, Twitter or, like, on, probably also in the community tab for YouTube, but I wanted to do, like, a stream where I review people's decks. So people can send me deck pics, because I can look at deck pics. Also, maybe, like, I wanted to call it something funny, like Deck Check. I think that'd be, like, a funny title for that stream. But I don't really know how, like, I want to do it. Like, it would kind of be people showing off, I guess, their, like, playmat and, like, decks that they want to show off. So, like, I don't know, you can pull out some, like, cool cards out of your deck and then, like, also the size of your deck. Because, you know, I'm not really much of a deck size queen. size king, size queen. You know, EDH players like to talk about their big decks, but, like, I'm neither here nor there on deck size. Does size matter? Not always. Sometimes Yu-Gi-Oh players try to, like they add a few more cards to their deck. They add, like, 20 more cards for their grass decks because they like having a bigger deck. Oh, sorry, Krayos. You were called away by your boss. No body part tokens? Probably not. There might be something for, there might be something for that soon, but not today. Small decks are consistent? Yeah, I like efficiency in a deck, you know what I mean? I don't like these, like, bigger kind of bloated decks that don't work as consistently, you know. They don't really get the job done, right? If the deck's too big, sometimes it doesn't get the job done. Never thought about Cat Angel Night Girl, but you have opened my eyes. I'm glad I have opened your eyes, Duck. Because I would also like a Cat Angel Night Girl. That'd be Pog. If I could have that.
Sure, I'll play you another tune. Cost you an apple.
Yeah, so I might do a post on that. I don't know if it would gather enough interest to make a stream, but maybe I'll just try it anyways. I also, like, you know, want to be careful with people who might, like, I don't know what kind of precautions I have to take, right? Like, if there are any people who are, like younger, that I don't, you know, like identity on the internet and stuff, it's like important to remain anonymous or something. So I don't know how people do that stuff for like room reviews, you know what I mean? Do people put like restrictions where they go like, please don't show your face, etc.? Like, do they put that? Like, I don't actually know how people do that for like room review streams, or, you know. Do other people know? Has anyone else participated in those things? Do you know how people do that? Because I wanted to find like, particular ones so that I could see if they mentioned anything about that. You have seen several room reviews?
At the top of a tree, looking out over a meadow, cider in hand.
Yeah. So, Duck, I mean, the thing is, like, with the room reviews, it's like, do they normally, like, put the disclaimer, like, please, you know, be careful with your identity? Because, I don't know, I just feel like I wouldn't want people to, you know, like, shove their face beside their deck, like, whoa, look at thing. I'd feel bad. I currently don't own any IRL decks as of now, but I plan on getting one. I see. Yeah, I also wanted to, I was thinking of maybe leading the charge and showing off some of my decks. But I feel like the sleeves are maybe...
Sure, I'll play you another tune, but it'll cost
Or
you an
maybe... I think my sleeves are a little dirty. So I don't want to, like, show them and be like, wow, look at these hyper dirty sleeves. Also, I can't show my mat, probably, because then people might recognize me, and I don't want to do that. So I don't want to show off my mat. Don't actually know, I've never participated, but while submitting a room review, there's probably some sort of disclaimer. Yeah, so I was just wondering if that's something that people would find weird, right? So naturally, to me, I feel obliged to say something like, please be careful with protecting your identity, like, don't. But, like, I don't know if people would find that weird if I was like, send me your deck pics. And it's kind of like a funny meme to be like, haha, like, send me a picture of your deck. But then, like, I don't know if people would be like, you didn't have to put the disclaimer, obviously we know. Like, it probably doesn't hurt to, like, put it, right? Like, I'd probably put it in, like, the first comment on Twitter. The white deck of annoyance, mind whip this, and dragon squirrels. Yeah. So I don't know, I just wanted to try doing something a little bit different. I don't know if, like... Yeah, it kind of spooks me a little bit, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to do it, and then, like, it's actually pretty, like, boring, or I have nothing to say, or... Like, I'm worried that I'm gonna look at a picture of a deck and just, like, not have anything to say, and it'd be really awkward. But I think it's a funny premise. Maybe we'll see. I'll put for maybe like next Friday, like, deck review, deck check. Send me your deck pics. But if it doesn't kind of like get enough pictures to make a stream, then maybe I'll just like swap it for something else. Or maybe I'll
Play you another tune, but it'll cost you an apple.
Maybe I'll just like make it a shorter stream. Like, I'll just go for it as long as there's content, and then like I won't swap to a game afterwards or anything. Like, if there's only like an hour worth of stuff to react to, comment on, then I'll, you know, I won't force it. Should maybe find some I want to like make a picture probably. I just need to make sure, you know, there's no like weird reflection stuff going on, etc. I don't know. I think that matters to me, for me, or whatever.
Come on, traveler, let's go. The world is full of lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered.
Anyways, yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Last stream of this week. Schedule comes out Thursday, etc. Whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there were things that I wanted to say, but I don't really know. So, alrighty. Yeah, if you stuck around or decided to stick around, it's actually really funny because my friend pointed out to me that it's kind of normal for like streamers to like have small Zetsudan sections at the end of their stream. And I was like, wait, I literally never do that. And I felt kind of weird that I don't, like, I never really thought about it, but yeah, I guess like usually there's a section where they just like talk to their chat. And I'm like, wait, I super don't do that at all. So I don't know, maybe I'll start doing that and I can talk about stuff. I don't know. I have to learn from the pros on what they're doing. I can see if people are interested in it. I mean, like, I don't know. If people just feel like taking off afterwards. I think that's pretty standard as well. Like, usually there's a pretty heavy drop-off in viewership when you start just kind of chatting, talking about nothing. Which I think is okay. I just, like, wonder if people are even interested in talking to my rambling, etc. or whatever. So, the melody of the song does a trippy thing with the timing compared to the not melody part. I wasn't sure what song that was, or like, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think back on it, but I couldn't really think of anything. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'd have to listen to it again. So I suppose for everyone who stuck around, I'll say thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna end stream. It's gonna end it. Totally, 100%. And thanks for sticking around. Thanks for hanging out with me. If maybe this is interesting and people actually want to talk to me, I'll try to have a section for it. I guess it's weird when you say, like, I'll have a section for it, right? Where, like, sort of conversation just kind of lends itself to happening. You don't just go like, yes, and now we're gonna converse with me now, or, you know what I mean? It just kind of happens normally. But like, I'll try to leave time for it. Thank you again to Keijo for the donation for the 5, and yeah. Alright, see you later, everybody. Goodbye.
Come on, traveler.
Bye.
Let's go.
See ya.
Just
I'm gonna go to the farewell screen. Bye-bye.